What's up, guys? Jacob Ober here. Welcome to another episode of BuckTalk. And tonight we're going to be discussing Milwaukee's 111-101 victory over the Memphis Grizzlies in Memphis in a game that really wasn't as close as the final score indicates. Before we begin, I'd like to apologize for not getting out a BuckTalk in a long time. It has been a long time since I've done a BuckTalk. I think it's been before the new year, and that's because I was on vacation for a while, and then I came back and I was really busy. I had a lot of stuff to do, and I just never really found enough time to get one in. We played the Heat last night. I was going to do one after the Heat game, but I decided to do it on the second night of a back-to-back. I don't really like to do Buck Talks on the first night of back-to-backs. But tonight, the Milwaukee Bucks were very impressive in a 10-point victory that really was felt more like a 30-point victory. The Bucks were up 30 late in the fourth quarter, and they put in the C lineup, and the Memphis Grizzlies were still trying pretty hard towards the end of the game. They made it at least look respectable, but the Bucks, they were down 59-58 at one point in this game, and then I heard they went on a really insane run. I think they scored 41 points in the third quarter, and they ended up finishing the quarter up 25 or 30 or something. I actually didn't watch the majority of the game. I was out with friends, but from the videos I've seen and what I've heard from people on Twitter and everything on social media, it was really impressive what the Bucks did in that third quarter. And I don't deny it. I mean, the Bucks, they are able to flip a switch sometimes, where it's just they're just on another level of basketball. It's just they're up here and the other team is down here. It's insane to watch, and I've seen them do it a few times, and it's really awesome. Apparently that happened in the third quarter, and I don't doubt it. But one player tonight that was really impressive, I heard a lot about, DJ Wilson, and I've heard a lot about him lately, and in the games, it shows. This guy last year was an afterthought. Every time this dude came into the game, I was like, oh yeah, he's on the team. You never saw this guy play at all. He looked awkward, out on the court. He just didn't really he didn't look anything like he does now. And when Mike Budenholzer became head coach, and then towards the beginning of the season, we started seeing more and more DJ Wilson. Then Ersan suffered that injury, and then we saw a lot of DJ Wilson, and people were like, man, this guy's actually good. That has a lot to do with the coaching, I think. Coach Budenholzer, I think he saw in DJ Wilson someone who could actually have valuable contributing I slipped up there, but contributing minutes to this team. He's actually contributing to victories, and it's amazing to see that. This dude, I thought there was no chance this guy would ever be good in the NBA, but that turns out to probably just be something that Jason Kidd was probably holding him back or something like that. Mike Budenholzer molded this guy into him into someone who can actually come in every night and contribute to victories. And he is not just a guy who does something every once in a while. Every time he comes into a game, he makes a difference, and his role is very valuable. He's usually the guy to come in to substitute for Giannis in the first quarter, and he usually plays pretty well. He's very good defensively. I believe he took a charge last night, a la Ersan Ilyasova, and he also finished with 13 points as well. I think he was 4 for 6 from the field, 3 for 4 from three-point land. That's really impressive. This dude, I can't believe how much he's progressed, and it's just awesome to see him actually contributing to this team. So hopefully he continues to develop and he becomes even more of a player. Maybe he could, I'm not saying that he's ever going to be at this level, but maybe he could be a Draymond Green type guy who can shoot the three better. If that ends up happening, that'd be amazing. Draymond Green is an all-NBA defender, he's insanely good defensively. He hasn't been that good as of late, but if DJ Wilson could become the next Draymond Green, that'd be amazing. But as for the rest of the team, Eric Bledsoe finished with 16 points. Giannis led the way from all scorers with 27 points tonight. And this is just another impressive all-around team victory. There are contributions from all over the place, and DJ Wilson especially off the bench. They're 32-12 now. The Bucks are 32-12. They're atop the East after the Raptors lost tonight to Boston. I mean, it just keeps getting better and better. Watching this team every single night, and you just keep watching them, and it's how no one can deny this team is a legitimate finals contender. Even though the Warriors are going to get DeMarcus Cousins in a few days, the Warriors are probably going to win the championship again, but the Bucks are still a legitimate team. They're on pace to win around 60 games this year. I can't even believe that this team went from last year to what they are now. They are going to surpass their they're going to surpass their win total probably that from last year, probably around mid-February or so. Like, that's amazing. I can't believe that. That's so cool. And the more and more I watch this team, the more I think that they are legitimately a finals contender. And I do still believe they are the best team in the East. Like, they had that hot start, and I kept saying, this team has something. It may be early, but they look like they're something, and they just continue to get better and better every single week. They might have a rough loss here or there from time to time, but they always bounce back. They're 12-0 after losses. They haven't lost back-to-back games all season long. It's like January 16th right now. They still haven't lost back-to-back games. That's incredible. That's more than the last Bucks championship team did. I think they've lost back-to-back games in like November or December or something. We're in mid-January, and this Bucks team still hasn't lost back-to-back games. Over halfway through the season. I expect them to eventually lose a game or 2 games back-to-back eventually, but they are just on such an impressive streak right now. It's incredible to watch them play. Really can't wait to see what happens the rest of this season as the year goes on. But anyways, guys, though, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me tonight with this Buck Talk. I know it's been a while since I've made one, but I really appreciate everyone who watches these. I know they're not the most viewed videos on this channel, but I really like talking about the Milwaukee Bucks and how good they are, and they are really an exciting team to watch this year. So anyways, guys, though, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Go Bucks.